People always said you had potential, but you're not going to college. Haha. Your life's turned upside down because of your parents, huh? Back then, we went to the same school, and you had pretty good grades, I think. Do you know it, Kyoka? My company's called Tokai Group.
I, Akita Suo, have always had a hero. It was my father, Seiichi Suo. My father ran an IT company, and he always talked about his work excitedly at home. I looked up to my dad and wanted to be like him, but...
Akito, Reina, I'm sorry. Because of me, we're going to suffer.
Honey, get it together. In times like this, we have to stick together as a family.
Yeah, Dad, I'll work too. As long as we're together, we can do anything. My father's company depended too heavily on one company and went bankrupt. I was attending a magnet school, but I switched paths and started working.
Hey, Simo, I heard about your family.
This is Tsukasa Ijuin. He was my high school classmate and always found a reason to pick on me. Honestly, I didn't like him.
People always said you had potential, but you're not going to college. Haha. Your life's turned upside down because of your parents, huh?
Stop talking nonsense. You have no right speaking on my family. Move. I didn't have time for his dumb insults. I ignored his sharp glare and passed him.
Acting tough, whatever. I'll just enjoy your fall to rock bottom.
Time passed. Now I was 23. I worked at a cabaret club in the city. Welcome, watch your step. It was an exciting but stressful workplace. I had to guide guests and give out clear directions to the women who worked here.
Is everyone listening? We received this fancy bottle from this dandy company president over here.
There was a woman in a bright red dress at the center table. She spoke triumphantly. Her engine's at full throttle. It's gonna be a one-woman show for the queen.
Since he paid for a bottle like this, we can't just end it here, can we?
She was 2 years older than me, the #1 most popular cabaret girl at this club. Her voice traveled well and the club was charged up with her energy. Not only was she a cabaret girl, she was a model and a streamer. She was born to be in front of people. That was Kyoka Fuyutsuki to me.
1, 2, cheers!
As always, her cheers brought the club together, and you could hear the glasses clinking.
Ugh, I can't drink anymore. I feel nauseous.
How can you get drunk? Here, an energy drink and some soup. After work, Kyoka was lying on the sofa in the back room with her head in her hands.
Because I had to. I couldn't not drink in that environment.
It's hard for us to handle all that ad-libbing too, you know. You could let me know.
Kyoka, you should take Akito as your bride. No one else can support you like he can. What? How rude. Also, he'd be a groom, not a wife. Akito would be a great wife. This capable younger guy. You should catch him while you can. I can't deny that. Akito, wanna be my bride?
Hey, tell them I wouldn't be your wife. Also, I've never heard a less romantic proposal. As soon as work ended, Kyoka would turn it off. But I didn't hate taking care of her. I was busy, but I was having fun. One day... Welcome, you can put your things here. Huh? It was an unexpected visitor. The man's eyes widened when he saw me and he grinned.
Well, if it isn't... I thought you'd be a failure, but I didn't think I'd see you here.
It was my classmate from high school, Tsukasa. But since he was here, he was a customer. I pretended to be fine and led him to his seat.
I really didn't think I'd run into a former classmate here.
Oh, Mr. Ijuin and Akito went to the same high school.
Yeah, it's a famous private school. Now we're leading such different lives, though. Haha.
His personality hasn't changed. He was prideful, narrow-minded, and talked too much. It seems like he really hasn't changed since high school.
Back then, we went to the same school, and you had pretty good grades, I think. But now, he's just a waiter here with no degree. I graduated college and work for a big company. I think his parents' company went under or whatever. You never know what's gonna happen in life.
Right now, I wanted to avoid saying anything back. I held myself back and faked a smile. Because I didn't say anything, he kept going.
Do you know it, Kyoka? My company's called Tokai Group.
From his brand name card wallet, Tsukasa pulled out a business card from a top Japanese company, Tokai Group.
Of course! Tokai Group imports and sells most of the famous brands from England.
Haha, you know your stuff. Listen, if you succeed at being a cabaret girl, it'll be good money for a while. But truly smart people won't stop there and create relationships with successful people.
Tsukasa put his hands on Kyoka's. For a moment, her face went icy, but she went back to smiling and naturally removed her hand. Only she could do that.
For example, you have to stick around folks like me who have a lot to gain.
You're right. You meet a lot of people when you do this work. For example, people who put up a front with brand names and labels because they don't want to look at themselves. Or people who try their hardest to look for people to look down on, and gain a dumb sense of pride by doing so.
The other workers and I held back our laughter.
Haha, how hilarious. You have to ignore stupid people like that.
Oh, it's over. I haven't talked to a stupid customer like that in a while. Akito, your classmate's the worst.
I'm sorry about him, but the stuff you said at the end made me laugh a little.
You're usually so proper. Well, you'd be something not to notice. In some ways, he's lucky if he can't recognize sarcasm like that.
Kyoka smiled weakly in exasperation. I smiled. Kyoka, what's wrong? Do you feel unwell?
Well, I don't feel good. So hang out with me?
Huh?
Cheers! Good work today.
Afterward, Kyoka half forced me to hang out with her at this cafe. You drank a lot today. Shouldn't you rest?
I'm fine. I'm used to it. Sometimes you have to bask in the morning sun and eat breakfast.
Kyoka smiled her friendly smile. It was different from her work smile.
Besides, don't listen to that guy.
Huh? Did you invite me out because you thought I was bothered by him? I'm sorry then. I decided a long time ago not to listen to anything he says. I'm fine.
What the heck? You're pretty strong. How cool.
It was irritating, but I didn't linger on it. I wasn't childish enough to answer to his taunts. I watched Kyoka laugh. You're pretty nice. I almost said, but held it in. Then we talked about each other.
Life is hard. The future you imagine can disappear like a dream.
I don't know what happened, but suddenly I was working at the club.
My father's company went bankrupt. How I always admired him.
How I was interested in business because of him, so I've been studying on my own. Kyoka listened to me talk about it all. I understand how you feel. I have dreams too, and I've been chasing them.
I want to work with makeup. I went to Otori Beauty Academy for that.
What? The Otori Academy? I was in shock. Otori was the top beauty school in Japan. It was known for its military-like curriculum. It was easy to get in, but graduating was hell. Graduating meant you'd be on the path to success. I'm sorry, but why did you start working at the club?
Simply put, I needed money. I'll tell you because it's you, but I have a dream.
Kyoka pulled out a tablet and showed me. Is this a new cosmetics brand? There are products too. Are you trying to start your own business?
Yes. Oh, it's always been a dream. You help run the club too, so I want your opinion.
I don't know a lot about makeup, so I can't say much. But from what I can see, I'm not sure if you can make a profit. I could tell she put a lot of thought into the products. I told her how I felt.
Thank you. I feel like it feels more real now that I've talked to you. Akito, if I do start this business, do you want to work with me?
Me? I do help with the business stuff at the club, but...
I know you'll stop me if I go crazy. Also, I want the person I trust the most to be by my side. I may not be able to be like your father, but want to do this together?
It felt like I was being proposed to. That's how sparkling and bright her words were to me. Now 3 years have passed since I joined my boss's company, Glacienne. Business was going well. From the start, she was pretty well known from the club, modeling and streaming, so her products flew off the shelves. People continued to buy the products because they were good quality. Ma'am, we have a meeting with Tokai Group today. Are you ready?
Who do you think you're talking to? Today is a big one. Let's go.
Tokai Group has been handling our products for over a year, but we were meeting with the sales head at Tokai, Noboru Takeuchi. He was always respectful and proper. I trusted him, but...
Thank you for today. This is Tsukasa Ijuin. He just started in the sales department today.
I'm Tsukasa Ijuin. Nice to meet you.
I didn't think I'd see him again. The new representative from their company was Tsukasa. He recognized me. He looked like a bully that found a new target.
We're excited to work with the new skincare line. We want to focus on malls in Tokyo.
I see. At this point, we'll have the products ready after July at the earliest. Some of the components...
I see. We need to delay putting the products in stores a bit then.
Yes. I can't compromise on quality, I'm sorry.
Both sides couldn't just back down. We decided to take a short break.
Long time no see, Subi.
We needed a breather, so we had come to the vending machine. His voice was annoying and grating. I sighed and turned around. I just want things to be about business.
I'm surprised. The club girl and you are running a company. Oh, maybe that club closed down. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it, the club is still fine.
I'm glad to hear it. You learned how to kiss up. Now you have to pray this company doesn't go down. Unlike her big company, some random influencer company has a shorter lifespan.
Say what you want of me, but don't insult the company my boss worked so hard to build.
Whoa, so cool. You're saying a lot for some lowly employee. Your confidence from your school days is still there, huh?
You haven't changed either. I thought you'd be a little different at work.
You're as annoying as ever. I can't imagine a former waiter like you could be useful in running a business. Aren't you gonna cause your company to go down like your dad did?
He insulted this company and my dad. I felt the blood rise to my head. But if I said something now, I didn't know how it would affect the deal. Damn it, he knows I can't say anything back. But it was my boss that said something back.
You're making some bold claims. He oversees all of our business tactics. And he is our co-president. Insulting him is insulting me.
Her voice was filled with anger. The hallway froze over.
Oh, haha, why are you getting so mad?
Miss Fuyutsuki, what's this? Did our Ijuin do something?
Mr. Takeuchi came running at the sound of my boss's angry voice.
I'm sorry for yelling, but he insulted someone important to this company. Is that how Tokai Group does business? In that case, we have to think some things over.
Takeuchi bowed his head deeply.
I am sincerely sorry for making you feel uncomfortable in any way.
Well, why are you bowing your head? Sir, they're just some random influencer's company. We're the ones making a deal with them. It's a shame to our company to bow to some company that'll fall in a few years.
It's a shame that you think like that.
Yikes!
I had never seen him get angry like that. Tsukasa crumbled.
Listen, Glacienne was initially chosen because of Miss Fuyutsuki's influence. But it continues to be popular because of the quality of the products.
Not just the quality, but Mr. Suo's business acumen too. Proposals and brand imaging. He did all of that. With my knowledge and communication skill, we put it all on social media. Glacienne was made by the two of us. When I decided to start my business, I knew I wanted him to come with me. Not only did I trust him, I had watched him work so hard for a long time. He would read books on the way to work and watch business lectures during his breaks. He loves to learn.
I was surprised she had been watching me like that. Like she said, I was just trying to learn how to run a business. It wasn't like I wanted recognition from my father. But I never forgot how my father beamed when he was working and my mother's face by his side.
Mr. Ajuin, I think you misunderstand something. You don't use big names for your advantage. You carry their names. People who carry these names should be humble. You're protecting what the founders have built, and you're trying to push it forward. We don't need anyone who doesn't have pride in what they do.
That was the final blow. Tsukasa was broken. He hobbled away.
I'm so sorry about today.
Afterward, Tsukasa's pay was cut, and he was sent off to a branch in the countryside. Tsukasa was known for being ambitious, so the rumors spread immediately that he had been pulled out. These rumors reached his ears too.
Damn it, why did I get sent away? That man is a co-president.
He'd always been a man of great confidence, so he had no desire to work his way back up. He quit eventually. As for the president, no, Kyoka and I.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking care of our son.
We had started dating and got engaged a year in. I introduced Kyoka to my parents, and they were elated. Mom, Dad, thank you for working so hard to raise me. I won't give up just like you two never did. Even if society labeled my dad as a disappointment and a failure, he continues to be someone I look up to. Our friends celebrated our marriage at this club where we had met. Kyoka, you can't go after clients for me like that now.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Kyoka smiled. The sound of clinking glasses celebrated our new beginning. In life, it's possible to lose everything you had worked so hard to build. But what matters is how you had lived up until that point. That won't betray you. I want to live a life I can be proud of until my very last day.
Aw, what a cute episode. Anyways, thank you as always for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!